All right, what's going on, everyone? So it is the next morning. It's a new video for a new day for the garage rehab series that we're doing. So in the first video, it was kind of broke up a little bit. We got the garage door wired up. So it is now a remote controlled garage door. I got a quote on it. It was gonna be like 4,000 bucks. I actually got a gate motor and put it out there and got it working. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. The gate motor only cost me like 300 bucks and everything else I had in stock. So, and we re-insulated the door, and yeah, we kind of had to change up our design a little bit because it does drag up here because the door is bowed and we was not going to rebuild the whole door. You can kind of catch bits and pieces in that in episode 1 of this. Also in the first episode, we come through and I spared a lot of the boring expense, but we pulled everything out off the walls, and we insulated and sheeted all this and got 2 coats of paint on the top half from here up. We only got 1 coat here. From here down is going to be a different color. So we come through and put inch foam board of 1/2 inch plywood, and it already had 1/2 inch foam board up. So the walls should be pretty good and insulated. So in this video, we need to pull out all the electricals, outlets. We're gonna paint this lower half. We're gonna put a trim board here, trim board here. We're gonna wrap the post, trim out the windows. We got a new cabinet saw we gotta go get today as soon as the rain kicks off. And this one's probably gonna be today and tomorrow. You guys are all dirty. But today and tomorrow, because we're gonna be in and out a good bit, but we got 5 days left to get this finished. All right, well, we got it taped all the way around. We'll be holding the board right here. And getting ready, getting a sprayer set up and getting ready to do some shooting. So we're going like a dark gray. All right, we'll get them out of the corner and then we'll show you guys. All right, well, we got the bottom half done, or bottom 4 foot, should I say. Really changed the look. Really like it. Once we get all the trim done in here, it'll really changed the look of everything. We was gonna shoot 2 coats, but it covered so good on this first coat. I'm only gonna do 1. Just the difference of using $40 a gallon paint versus $40 for 5-gallon paint for a 5-gallon pail on the white. But I use ceiling stuff on the upper half. So now we need to put foam in here and here and here along like this wall right here and that front wall, because it was over 8 foot. So we'll at least get it insulated there. But not turning out too bad. All right, what's going on, everyone? So it's a new day. I think we left off on shooting the lower coat, which we got it all done. We got the tape pulled off, and it really changed the look of everything. Really, really happy with going that 2-tone collar. So it's bright and early. Guys aren't even here yet, and it got cold last night. So we're into winter pretty hot and heavy. So, all right, at least for today in Ohio. But yesterday we quit. We didn't quit, but we had to go pick up some new toys. So this is one of them. I got a new joiner. We haven't got it wired up and running yet, but it's pretty much together. My dad's actually coming down today. It's his birthday. So happy birthday, old man, when you watch this. So I know this will probably be in January or February before you see it, but happy birthday. We love you. So he went and he's got to pick up another plug to kick into our 220, because this is the only other. I got 3 220s in here, and one's for the air conditioner. One's there. It runs outside to our storage, which is our air compressors in there, and the saw is 220. So actually these are my Christmas presents from my mom and dad. We were getting ready to do all this ripping. I have been looking for a cabinet saw for a long time. I just haven't found the right one. I didn't want a cheap one you could just go buy at Lowe's or Menards or Home Depot. I wanted a good one that was for the shop, so I ended up buying the small one just to keep on our job trailer. So we got a big one now, though, that's for sure. She'll do some damage. My dad's got the model below this one, so I know what his will do, and that's what actually sparked this whole conversation, because we're going to be trimming all these 6x6 posts, doing all this trim, and we got to make all our own trim. And usually we just go up and do what we need to do up at his house. And I'm like, it's going to take us way more time. I was like, I'm just going to come up and steal your table saw. I'm going to bring it down to my house, and then I'll take it back up to you. And he goes, yeah, well, how about that? Merry Christmas. So I got my early Christmas present. It's December 7th today. So, and also, I can't believe I forgot. Happy birthday to Miss Addie. She is 8 today. Her and my dad share the same birthday. I totally forgot about that. So, but we're going to be putting this bad girl to use today. We got it hooked up, got the fence on, everything leveled up, ready to go. And this is just some test pieces. This thing will rip veneer. Where's the board it came off of? I don't. Oh. I believe it was this board that we ripped. Yep. So we ripped that upright. You can see we got a little bit of saw mark in it, but that's okay. We was just playing. So we're going to start this morning. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup. I know it's a mess in here, but we're just going to clean up just a little bit of stuff like the saw stuff and the joiner stuff. And then we're going to start ripping trim. I know I'm going to be in and out of here just a little bit today. Birthdays, and I got some office things I got to get caught up on. I've been in the office for about 3 hours already this morning, trying to get caught up on you guys, YouTube, and other work stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing trimmed out. I don't know where we're gonna be at today. I honestly don't. I know we need to fill in some foam, insulation around some of the wall on that end wall and that end wall where it's wider. I want to at least put foam back there. So we need to get that done, and then we can start insulating. Oh, and also we got all of our drops painted. Like our electrical box is now black. All the lines running to it are black. The light switches are black, which is what we wanted. We had a little oopsie and sprayed there, but that's all right. We'll get that covered up. But I think it looks totally different. Kind of was almost half tempted to come in and just spray this whole top like a light gray, but I'm so scared of it really darkening it up in here. Because when we first moved here, when we moved in, it was really dark in here, and we shot the whole ceiling white, and it was just foam on the walls, and we shot it white too while we had to paint and everything out, and that made a huge difference. I don't get why these people are building these new shops and painting them black. Like, come on, like try to make it feel better, or not feel better, feel bigger and seem more inviting. I mean, I get why they do the black, but I would rather be able to see too. Plus the light bounces off the white a lot better. So I am out here trying to get our fire started, which I think she's taking off pretty good. And I also got the forced heater off at the moment, but I need to get it kicked back on and get it ramped up temperature. But for not having nothing on last night, I don't really know the exact degree it got out last night, but it's freaking cold. It's probably in the 20s, and it's still 40 in here. So that's good. That means the insulation's doing something, and we're not even finished yet. So, I mean, well, we are finished for the main part of the walls, but we still got all the cracks and crevices that can leak in. So we'll catch up with you guys when the guys get here. All right, guys. So it's been a minute, and we're in the shop, and it's done. And we lost pretty much all the footage. Where we left off, we were painting the lower half of this, and I was filming. I thought I had a lot of good footage. I lost every bit of it. When I went to import, I deleted it all. So that's my bad, and I need to get better at doing the stuff in the evenings, because I had like 4 more videos that should have came out of this garage, but I just kept compiling it, because I mean, we were working our butts off to squeeze this garage in and get it done. But here it is. It's all put back together. We got all the posts strapped. We got all the trim done. We got the top band board wrapped. We got all new shelves we built. And we got it all reset up a little bit different. So we put this workbench here. It used to be up there. We moved it over here. It's kind of all of our electrical stuff, which is what we seem to do a lot of. Up there didn't really change a whole lot. Those cabinets used to be down there, or right there actually, and we moved them up there. The parts washers, I don't know. Those might end up taking the trip outside. I'd like to build something on a skid where it's waterproof, and I can just go out and grab them with the forks, bring them in when we need them, because we hardly ever use them anymore. I used to own a diesel shop, and man, we use these things every day, but we just don't. That's actually a heated water parts washer, and that one is your solvent. But I know we had left off that we were going to get some new Christmas present and toys. So this is one of the new Christmas presents. This and this. It is after Christmas. I do apologize, guys. I had some health problems. I've been down for like a month, and that's about how long it's been since we finished the garage. Basically, the last couple days of the garage is when I started getting sick. No, it was not COVID. But we went and got this picked up. This is a big cabinet saw. We got a big joiner. Thank you, Mom and Dad. This was my Christmas present from both of them. So I'm always, these are the two tools I always go up and use with my dad's. And when we knew that we was going to have to do every one of these boards in here, other than the top boards that run across the top, every upright trim, every piece was ripped. So I knew my little table saw just was not going to cut it. So I told my dad, I said, I'm going to steal your saw. I'm going to bring it down to my shop, and then I'll bring it back to you. And he goes, well, let's just go get your Christmas present. So that was really, really cool. I love it. Thank you, Mom and Dad. But yeah, we got it done. So this is the only corner that's kind of not like 100% done with. The saws and stuff, yeah, I wasn't really planning on getting those. So those, we just kind of made this our little woodworking station. We do a lot of, I mean, that's basically what we do now. For the cabins is custom woodworking. Not like super custom, but we always are needing this stuff. So eventually we're going to build an addition on the front of the garage that's going to be strictly woodworking. But until that happens, they're fine there. But most of this stuff is going to go, like the hot water tank still needs mounted up there. We're going to mount it up high. The power washer, the charger, a few things, yeah, we're just going to have to find a place for them. All the gas cans really can go, because we're going to make this corner a diesel gas filling station. It'll be a whole video of itself. But we're going to clear this out, and we're going to dig a big hole right here, and we're going to pour it so we can put a lift in here, and we're going to have to raise the roof about just shy of 2 foot. So we're going to put a 2-post lift in here. So you kind of pull in here and back into it. I don't want it out here in the floor, because this is just long enough to back the truck and the trailers in here when we need to. And for the time being, this is what we've been parking in at night. Our vehicles, because it's winter and I can't stand scraping frost in the mornings. So that's the plan. The only other things we got left to do in the garage is we're going to get rid of all the hideous lighting. The lighting we've just added and added and added since I bought the place. And we're going to tear it all down, and we're going to put can lights up throughout the whole thing. Some people might frown upon it. You put enough can lights in here, it's going to be brighter than what it is, I guarantee it. We did a couple game rooms and stuff, and we put that are almost this size with same height ceilings in there. I can tell you right now, they're way brighter, and they got less light coming in, and we only got those 2 windows and door. So that's the plan, is we're going to do that, and we're going to put right here is kind of the middle. We're going to put 3 or 4 ceiling fans down through there. We're going to repaint it. And then there is like some traditional lights throughout here. We are going to leave those. Oh, and our attic access, we're gonna put an actual door with a ladder dropping down, because I do got a pretty tall attic, so I would like to not really finish some of it, but just make some more of it usable for storage. That's one thing you always are fighting, is storage. But the garage is done. I am sorry we did not get nowhere near the video. I know I'd talked about it. I was pretty aggravated when we lost everything. But it turned out better than what I anticipated, really. And all the boards up there, yeah, we was planning on running them that way, but all of our boards were different thicknesses, and we were going to do a bunch more ripping. So I just figured, hey, let's just cut them all to the size and run them like that. And I am so glad we did that. We did it at a cabin 2 this year, and it turned out really well. I'm so glad. I had mentioned it, and then Zach kind of argued with me, and I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, forget it. We won't do it that way. And then my dad mentioned it again. I'm like, you know what, let's just do it. And this was right at the time when I was starting to get sick. And man, it turned out awesome. I really can't thank Zach, Clayton, and my dad especially for coming down here and getting this knocked out, because like I said, the last 2 days I was no help at all. But I wanted to throw this in here. It's all done. Oh, plus, you know, we got the garage door. It's insulated, sealed up a lot better than what it used to be. And you now walk over here and you hit a button, and it opens and closes. We got buttons up there, and we got buttons in our vehicles. Awesome DIY garage door. You can check that out on, I got a video on my channel. So yeah, look forward to some more videos coming out of here. We will be doing the ceiling. I have no clue when. We're just so freaking busy, and I am so behind. It's not even funny. The guys have been working their tails off. I have literally not been able to work for about a month. So yeah, that's heading. I haven't filmed nothing either, so well, hopefully what I got backlogged will be able to get through this. So videos will just be more up to date, I guess, and not so far behind. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys like what you're watching, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.